sports game of the week, bet a bunch of fucking games. All right? And I'm not talking about fantasy shit, and I'm not talking about all the people, the sports gambling podcasts that I read advertising that I told you to go out and do that exact fucking thing. So this would be hypocritical now for me to tell you this, but you don't know who the fuck anybody is until about 2-3 fucking weeks in. All right? I've tried to tell Paul Verzi this. Paul Verzi is the king of betting football, college or pro. In fact, when I first became friends with him, back when college football wasn't brilliant enough to realize that they needed to have some good matchups in the first few weeks to get people into it, to pull them away from the NFL. And this is what's happening. Even though I haven't looked at the ratings. Okay? I'm saying it's happening, therefore it is happening. Okay? Now, if these goddamn feminists and Me Tooers can just say things happened without any evidence, and goddamn it, I can say this is happening. With no evidence, no research, no nothing, all right? Fucking college football is getting better ratings right now than the National Football League, dare I say, a presidential address. Okay? Now, if Netflix doesn't have to give out ratings, then why should I have to look at them? That's what I say. Anyways, Paul, this is like 10 fucking years ago, 12 years ago when I first knew Paul. This is back when they had all the cupcake games. To establish the rankings for whatever reason, they would have like Ohio State go play Eleanor Rigby's fucking nursing home, right? School of nursing or some shit, right? And then they would be favored by like fucking 80 points. And fucking Verzi would go out and just, the first week of football, being a college coach is so much harder than being a professional coach, simply because every 3-4 years you got a brand new fucking team. You're just constantly, every year's a fucking rebuilding year. And now all these goddamn millennials, which they're not millennials, once again, 1980 to 1995. They're 23 to 38 years old. I actually just told a 38-year-old woman yesterday that she was a millennial, and she couldn't fucking believe it. I said, yes, you are. According to the one website that I went to, and didn't even look at a second one to even back it up, you are a millennial. And she said, I don't identify as millennial. And I was like, are you angling for your own bathroom? I don't, I'm doing this right now because I don't even know what the fuck's going on in the world right now. I just know it's a fucking, everybody is in a goddamn hissy fit about everything. So I just know, and I know that you don't need evidence, you don't need fucking anything. People just say things, and then it's not only the person that did the thing, it's the person that stood next to the guy that did the fucking thing. So in the future, God forbid, you're standing on a subway platform and somebody jumps in front of a train to commit suicide. They're going to blame you for assisted suicide because you stood there and did nothing. Sorry. That's probably a slight exaggeration. It's probably bad, I probably should have read up on the story a little more. I probably don't know what I'm talking about. I probably won't even upload this, but I might. But if you're listening to it, I did. So Verzi would go out and he fucking would just the first week of college football, you have no idea who the fuck anybody is. And he would just, dude, it's a lock. I mean, it's literally a joke. Nebraska giving 58. And he'd fucking bet on the favorite, right? He's doing it again this year. All right? Last week, he fucking bets, he's got that fucking homecoming theory. A good road team coming off a loss, playing the next week at home. He doesn't give a fuck how many fucking points they're given. He can't lay off it. So he keeps calling the Lions the hapless Lions. The hapless Lions. It's just like, dude, their first game of the year, they had a shit one, okay? Everybody's going to have a shit game. The fucking Patriots just had a shit game against the Jaguars, but it was week 2. So nobody's saying that that's who they are. But last year, they had a shit game against Kansas City, and all of a sudden, all the wheels were off. The Tom Brady era was over. And what ended up happening? Old Tommy Brady brought us right back to the fucking Super Bowl. He threw for 500 yards, over 500 yards in the game, and he lost. Because our defense sucked that game, because they only held Nick Foles to over 300 yards, which I guess was a great day if the other guy threw for 500. But at the end of the day, if you don't come out with victory, then what does it mean? So last week, Verzi's telling me that the Lions, the hapless Lions, you take Jimmy G coming home, San Francisco, it's a lock. And he's texting me the whole game as San Francisco is winning, saying, what did I say? I said it all week. Exclamation points. He's in absolute euphoria that he said something that now looked like it was going to happen. And he's looking at Matthew Stafford like this fucking guy likes to lose every week. Like this guy doesn't have any pride. Like this man can't get out there and sling that fucking rock. And next thing you know, the fucking Lions come back in the end, and they end up covering the spread. Now, we've all fucking been there. All right? So you learn from your past. Well, if you learn from your past, you wouldn't keep gambling. But no. You come back for more. What does Verzi do? Again this week. He's teasing the Patriots. They're playing, I think I don't know. Somebody's playing, he keeps calling them the hapless Lions. Because they had one bad fucking week. So now the Lions are playing the Patriots. Our former fucking coach is coaching the team. He's been with fucking Patricia there. Like that guy doesn't know some of the shit that we do. Okay? Now, I'm not saying the Patriots won't go in and kick the fucking shit out. I'm not saying the Patriots won't go in. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just saying you just lost betting against this fucking team. And you're still calling them the hapless fucking Lions. They were on the road. They almost beat the fucking 49ers. They had one bad fucking game. All right? And this brings me back to the fucking Red Sox. All right? They sweep the Yankees in the beginning of August, and everybody fucking, all these guys in these fucking sports shows, they put their tasseled fucking loafers up on the desk, fold their fingers on top of their head, and it's fucking over. It ain't over. It's not over. It's not fucking over. So my prediction, the Red Sox, I just don't think we don't have the fucking 1-2 punch. We don't have a 1 and 2 as far as I'm concerned in our starting rotation that you need. We just don't have it. So I think we're going to win a bunch of fucking games, and then we are going to lose in the playoffs. I don't want that to happen. I didn't want to say that to you. I don't want to ruin your fucking day. But, until Price starts fucking winning in Yankee Stadium, I just don't fucking see it unless we're going to play 4 straight fucking games or only have him start at home. Oh, my God. I love the guy. He's a fucking amazing pitcher and everything, and I really needed him to win last night. I needed it, okay? I needed it because, I live through sports. That's what I do. Okay, there. Okay, does that make you feel better? It's not enough that I'm a 50-year-old man alone in a room right now talking into a microphone, hoping that somebody's listening, nodding in agreement. I almost didn't get through that word, listening. Listening. And we'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will, too. This is like my own Mr. Rogers show. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighbor. Here comes the cunt through the fucking door. He has always wanted to be right about something in sports, even though it has no effect on his life. So let's all fucking listen to this shit. Send him some emails and say, dude, that was it. You figured it out. You're a genius. Go fuck yourself, you red cunt. Sorry. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I always have to finish the song. Please go fuck yourself. You freckled cunt. Anyways, I have not been watching the news. I'm writing a script right now, so I haven't been watching anything. And it's fucking hilarious to not watch the news, to not know what's going on. Because all your friends just constantly are just sending you texts, all caps, are you watching this? or they call you up, dude, did you see this?